Good afternoon, everyone. Derek from the Rangers Review here with your latest Rangers news headlines this Thursday, the 20th of March. Lots of Rangers news doing the rounds at the moment, but before we get stuck into that, quick word for our podcast sponsors, S1 Jobs. If it's time to hand in your transfer request, then head over to s1jobs.com and upload your CV today. With thousands of jobs across Glasgow, Edinburgh, and the surrounding areas, you'll find them on S1 Jobs. So start your search today. Right, where shall we start? Of course, we're in the midst of the international break, and a number of Rangers players are off representing their respective countries. None other than the Celtic Slayer himself, Hamza Igamane, of earning his first call-up to the Moroccan senior setup. It's fair to say he's well chuffed about that. They've got World Cup qualifiers coming up. They play Niger tomorrow night before facing Tanzania on Tuesday. And speaking about that call-up, he says, "My dream has come true because I was named in the squad. I heard the news right after finishing training with Rangers. It's a childhood dream and a great honour to play for the national team. All the players gave me a warm welcome. This is all because of my family and friends who accompanied me all the way to fulfil this ambition. They shared their congratulations with me and have helped me right from my beginnings in football. Now, the next stage is to play for my country in these games. I look forward to my first appearance with the Atlas Lions and will give everything I have to help the team." So that is what Hamza had to say about his Moroccan call-up, and I'm sure we all wish him well. Hopefully, he'll get game time. I'm sure he will. He's been, a real standout for Rangers this season. It's fair to say went off the boil prior to Sunday, but he was back with a bang with that stunning finish to earn Rangers a long overdue win at Parkhead. So all the best, Hamza, both tomorrow night and on Tuesday. Also, another player who's off representing his country is Nadim Bajrami. Now, he's been speaking ahead of Albania's clash with England at Wembley tomorrow. Thomas Tuchel's first game in charge of the Three Lions. And the 26-year-old has been speaking about his lack of minutes under Barry Ferguson of late. He said, "It's true that with the changes made to the management at my club, I've had fewer minutes. I started the first 6 months well at Rangers, but that's part of football. I'm always ready and I've always trained hard. It's normal that there is traffic when it comes to being a starter in football. The competition is great at Rangers, so every player gives their best in training and the manager will decide. We achieved a great victory to eliminate Jose Mourinho and Fenerbahce in Europe. It gave us huge confidence, and that's what I bring to the national team. England are playing very well, but all the boys are ready. The Euros were good, but it is in the past, and we must look forward. Our ambition is to qualify for the World Cup." So, Nadim Bajrami there speaking about his lack of game time at Rangers. We spoke about this on the morning briefing when Chris joined me on the show this morning. I don't think he can have any complaints at this point in time. Nadim Bajrami hasn't been playing well, and there's players ahead of him in the pecking order. It's as simple as that. He has to show that he is worthy of a starting place, and then I think he has to show more when he gets opportunities for Rangers. He's flattered to deceive more often than not. And as we touched on in the show this morning, I would not be surprised if he moves on in the summer if we don't see an upturn in form from Nadim. Right, so let's move on to other news doing the rounds now ahead of Rangers Europa League quarter-final against Athletic Bilbao. Very much looking forward to that game. Their star player is Nico Williams. They do have many top performers, Bilbao, but Nico Williams is certainly an eye-catching player that Rangers will have to be wary of when those matches come around. He's been speaking about the possibility of helping Athletic Club make it all the way to the final, which will be held at their home ground in May. He said, "For me and for every Athletic fan in the world, reaching the final in Bilbao would be incredible. It would be a dream. I've been playing for Athletic since I was a child, and you always dream of winning trophies. Because of where the final is this year, the Europa League is a very special tournament for us. I don't think anyone would understand this unless you are an Athletic fan. You saw what it was like when we won the Copa del Rey last year, so can you imagine what it would be like if we won the Europa League in our own city? We have to dream, we have to believe, We have a spectacular group of players, and I think this is the year. If we keep playing the way we have been in this tournament, we have a chance to reach the final and be champions, but we have to concentrate on the quarterfinals with Rangers first. We are doing well in La Liga too, and we have big ambitions for this season. So that is what Nico Williams had to say about the Europa League this season. As Jose Mourinho said after the game on Thursday night, it would be phenomenal if Rangers managed to knock out Athletic Bilbao. I think this would even top Borussia Dortmund, in all honesty. This is a real quality outfit Rangers are going up against. And I'd very much enjoyed Jose Mourinho's take on Athletic Bilbao. And he seems to think that the referees may have been on their side when they played his old club Roma in the previous round. But listen, the task is clear for Rangers. If Barry can negotiate past these two legs, then for me, he should be a stick-on for the manager's job, because it would be an outstanding achievement if Rangers were to make it to the semi-finals, with Lyon and Manchester United lying in wait. Just a reminder as well, folks, that first leg taking place at Ibrox on Thursday the 10th of April, the return at the St Mamés Stadium the following week. And good news for Rangers fans who are looking to head out to the north of Spain for that game. They can now fly directly from Glasgow to Bilbao for the return leg in the Basque Country. Now, there weren't direct flights between Glasgow and Bilbao, with many fans having to stop off at other destinations before making it to the Spanish city. However, the Spanish airline Vueling has decided to put on special direct flights. The chartered plane will carry 200 passengers only. The flight time is just under 2 hours, 30 minutes. It will leave Glasgow at 9:30 a.m. on the day of the game. So the 17th will arrive in Bilbao at 1:05 local time in the afternoon. The return flight departs at 7 a.m. the following morning, so April the 18th, and will land back at Glasgow at 8:25 a.m. local time. Now, the cost of the direct flight comes in at £427. They've also offered the same offer for Bilbao fans heading to Glasgow. They'll have to pay slightly more, but £427. I'd imagine there'll be many fans that have already snapped up spaces on that flight already, but fair play to Vueling for putting that flight on. I've actually been looking at flights myself, whether I can make it out there. I'd be flying from Manchester, and it's a bit of a bollock, shall we say, in getting there. There's not many direct flights to Bilbao, so I may be one of many that will be travelling all over Europe to make it to Bilbao for that game. Undecided yet whether I'll be heading out there, but very much looking forward to the game. Another bit of news you will have seen then, that this is absolutely incredible, following on from Sunday's Old Firm win. Now, Rangers have got a partnership with Match Worn Shirts, so they auction off the jerseys of the Rangers players after every game, and you will have seen Vaclav Cerny's shirt has surpassed the staggering amount of £24,000. It really is incredible stuff. Just having a look at the latest bids, it looks like the Dubai Loyal are pushing that up, but with the bidder there's no names, of course, with the bidders. It's at bidder 226-10624, bidding 24 grand this morning. So yes, and there are a number of days to go on this. 12, just over 12 days, 4 hours and 30 or so minutes left on this auction, and it's currently sitting at 24 grand. Just to give you an idea of the other players' jerseys at this moment in time. Tav's jerseys current bid at £548. Cyril Desser's £333. Ridvan just under £300, £259 that's sitting at, as is Dujon Sterling, £283. But yeah, Vaclav Cerny's way out in front, £24,000. That is astonishing stuff, as we touched on the show this morning. I don't know what the what Rangers jersey has went for the most amount of money down the years, but certainly this one will be close to it or even surpass it. Absolutely unbelievable. But it all stems, I guess, from his antics after Hamza smashed one into the top corner. But yeah, Vaclav Cerny certainly was topic of discussion on the show this morning, with giving us comments about his future and wanting to stay at Rangers. Would you like him to stay at the club next season, folks? Do let us know in the comments. But yeah, that's just a roundup of some of the news doing the rounds this Thursday afternoon. Just a heads up, tomorrow I will be on with Stevie at 9:30. We hope you can join us for that. Those of you that are extra members on the YouTube channel, Joshua and Johnny will be joining me for the second episode of the OGs show tomorrow afternoon as well. That'll be with you. We'll be looking at Barry Ferguson's impact since taking over as Rangers boss and what the future may hold for him. So want to keep an eye out for. Right, that'll do us there. Thank you for your support as ever, and we'll speak to you later on. Bye for now.